Poetry by Midnight, a wonderful initiative by Neogi Books. My name is Anmol Malik, and tonight I'm going to read you some of my favorite poems. The very first one is by my all-time favorite author, Neil Gaiman. And this is a poem that he read at a wedding for a friend. All I Know About Love by Neil Gaiman. This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. This is everything I've learned about marriage. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night and delight and pain. And the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand to squeeze, and not to be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses. It's what they mean. Somebody's got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you or send the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both home safely, because home is wherever you are both together. So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things you cannot know before you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love, nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it. A dance you cannot be taught. A song that did not exist before you began together to sing. And because in the darkness you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there. And then your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again. And that is all I know about love. I love this poem because it's got a sense of rhythm, and it's got a sense of honesty, and it's raw, and it makes you want to fall in love. The second poem that I want to read is from my all-time favorite author. I loved her growing up. She's the reason I started dreaming, and she's the reason I even looked up at the sky and noticed the clouds. She's, of course, Enid Blyton. The Clouds by Enid Blyton. On the grass I love to lie and watch the clouds go sailing by. Many things they seem to me, foam blown off a fairy sea, downy feathers from a goose, or fleecy lambs wandering loose, scatterings of thistledown, snippings from a pixie's gown. Softly, silently they pass, trailing shadows on the grass. But when the clouds I watch are low, dark and darker still they grow, thistledown no longer they, but cloaks for witches wild and grey. Purple tower vast and grand, clouds like hills from giant land, in whose inky depths there lie glints of lightning's wicked eye. Torn and ragged, wild and fast, the thunderclouds go racing past. The reason I chose this poem is because I find it very innocent. I find that it makes me want to escape into a different world, a world where fairies and magic and witches and potions exist. And I think in these very tough times, I do want to escape. And something about Enid Blyton is just so fascinating. I know I'm supposed to keep it to 2 poems, but I could not end it if I did not speak about my favorite author and my favorite poem. It's Fireflies in the Garden by Robert Frost, and it's extremely small. It's a short poem, but it's beautiful. Here come real stars to fill the upper skies, and here on earth come emulating flies. That though they were never equal stars in size, and though they were never really stars at heart, achieve at times a very star-like start. Only, of course, they can't sustain the part. And the reason I love this poem so much is because though sometimes you may mistake fireflies and stars, the truth is an imposter can never take the place of the real deal. And so those were my poems for the night. I hope you enjoyed listening to them with me. That was Poetry by Midnight, a wonderful Neogi Books initiative. And this is me, Anmol Malik, signing off, hoping and praying that your loved ones and you are safe and well. Good night from me.